Hello, my name is Will. I'm a YouTuber. I make like kind of travel videos and run a coffee company, and I am partnered with Mahindra.
How's it on the bump?
What do you mean on bump? Never ever thought we'd be sat in this position. This is an absolute dream come true.
Just think this is going to be such good fun. Like, I just can't wait for this at all. Have you seen the amount of buttons?
Seat fitting, sorted, still full of optimism, right? Like nothing's gone wrong yet. I've got a feeling that's maybe not going to last. Let's see how we get on. Did I just hear he'll learn?
That was a good luck.
These guys, fantastic, so patient, so lovely. It's so fun of like just being able to sit for a day. Nobody's laughed at me. The whole time I've not been laughed at. Fastest time I saw on the sim was a 1:16. I did a 1:26. I would be happy if we could trim a few more seconds off that. I'm looking at the lineup, right, and I'm looking at top drivers. I'm saying Chip, I'm saying Bazinga's quick. The drivers I'm thinking maybe won't be there. My money would be on Arthur TV.
Talk to me about your car experience. Is this your first time in something like this?
Absolutely, completely in a single seater. Nothing like this ever before. We put a lot of laps in karting, and talent's not really there, but you know, the enthusiasm's there and the love for the game is. So yes, just look through it. We'll get this through in one piece.
I mean, love of the game is half the battle. You've obviously got the incredibly experienced Nick De Vries and Edo Mortara behind you in this garage. I mean, how have you found the Mahindra experience so far?
It's been lovely. I've been looked after so well. I think Edo watching this, I'm about to jump in his car that he's running for this championship, and he's cool, calm, collected. I came to him a little bit stressed before, and he's like, look, relax yourself. Like, you've got to enjoy it. If it happens, it happens. He's honestly, they've been so sweet for me. Like that, I just can't talk highly enough of it.
Work.
Okay, take a cool. Things feeling great. A little bit too aggressive on certain parts, but I'll take our lines.
Yeah, especially T8 on that lap. Just try and leave a bit more magic.
Work.
Sorry.
Okay, mate. Box.
That is Salo, that is. I like that guy. Well, only 2:10. Smashed it. You could easily beat me. You could easily beat me.
I was 2 seconds up going into that turn.
Yes, and then you just smashed into a wall. Well done, man. Well done, man.
Smash the board. That's the board.
Crazy when you finally do full throttle out of a corner for the first time.
Oh my god, it's just like light speed. You just get pushed back, and then by the end of the straight, your helmet's going up like this.
Once you reach
I've got a breaking point hit. I'm gonna miss it. Good goal.
Yeah, it's mental.
Good God.
It's mental. All right, legend. Hopefully we'll go through. Yeah.
Come on, the frogs.
I mean, talk to me about the experience. I mean, you were really pushing that car.
Unbelievable. It was just one of those ones. I was saying to myself this morning, it's like, this is 15 minutes. I'm not going to get again. I'd rather have kept it a little bit cleaner. But yeah, no, it was just one of those ones. Disappointed on that last lap to have been, I think I saw my dash, it was like 1.8 down, and I was like, there's time in there for sure, if I just calm down.
I mean, I think it's fair to say you left it all out on the track. Do you know what I mean? When you pushed it that far. I mean, I think you had a slight tap of the wall there that sent you onto the chicane.
I had 3.
3? Oh, we'll have to get a replay on that.
Maybe don't. Sorry, Mahindra.
Incredible. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Quarterfinal 4, two Senior Frogs drivers going up against each other, Arthur TV and WillNE. You can see a bit of a difference in terms of their lap times, about 7 seconds or so separating them in the qualifying session this afternoon. It's Arthur TV in the Envision who is out first of all. Over the timing line we're about to come then for Arthur TV in the Envision, a 1:49.099. So certainly not the quickest in times that we've seen so far.
That's pretty slow, isn't it? 1:49.
Oh, that's brutal.
So WillNE out on track here in the Mahindra for the Senior Frogs team. He was quicker than Arthur TV in the qualifying session this afternoon by about 7 seconds or so. You can see 7.7 million followers for him. 29 years of age, qualified 4th. Really good lap time he set in that session.
All right, Mum, if you're watching this, I promise no daft, no daft.
Across the line we go though for the Mahindra driver for Senior Frogs. Comes down the south finish straight in towards turn 1 on the brakes. As he make the apex, a little bit deep, but okay.
Mate, can you confirm, is it left or right here?
That doesn't sound like a good question to ask. Have they been round this track already?
Yes, in qualifying earlier on today.
Right.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's just cocking about, isn't he?
Someone said, for you, DC,
yes.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think Bez.
You think Bez?
Yeah.
And why is that?
'Cause I think he's just a bit quicker.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
See WillNE taking it a bit easier. He was 3.7 seconds faster than Arthur TV in that first sector alone. So that is a healthy margin that the Newcastle-based driver has got. Out of the chicane we go, and down the back straight in towards the hairpin of turn 13 in that Mahindra. This car's been quick so far this weekend at the hands of Eduardo Mortara, especially with 2 pole positions back-to-back for the Swiss driver. WillNE now piloting it as he comes out of that hairpin. Leaves a little bit of margin on the exit of the corner, but nonetheless, again, pulling out more of a buffer over Arthur TV, now up to nearly 10 seconds he's picked up in sector number 2. This is looking very good indeed for him to move forward into semi-final 2 and go up against Chip.
I don't want to sound silly, but what is a sector?
So the lap is divided into 3 individual parts. You've got
Right.
sector 1, sector 2 and sector 3. Basically just helps us keep track of the lap as we talk through. WillNE goes over the line, a 1:36.170. That's a good lap time there for the Senior Frogs driver, and he will go through into semi-final 2 against Burnt Chip later on. So it's the 2 Senior Frogs teammates of WillNE and Chip in the semi-finals, and we know that they're going to play their double points on Chip in the semi-finals.
So Calfreezy has left a comment. Who should I put my double points on, Chip or Will? So let us know.
Yeah, we reckon it's going to go the way of Chip, but we reckon that's the double points from what we've heard, but we'll wait and see how that works out. Google Gemini says WillNE's best lap time today, only 2/10 off of Chip's, with improvements to be made in that first sector.
And that's a great bit of intel, but of course Chip will be looking to improve on what he's previously done, and assuming they both had a little bit of a margin, then they'll know where they can play with that.
Sort of physical look of them, you'll notice they all have exactly the same wings. You can't change anything in terms of they're all what they call homologated. They're all set in stone, basically. However, they've got different powertrains. So Mahindra has a powertrain run by Mahindra. Jaguar has a Jaguar powertrain. Porsche has a Porsche powertrain. But also, those factory teams can then supply a customer team. So Jaguar supplies Envision, for example. So they've got a Jaguar powertrain in the back of that one. So yes, they're the same in terms of the physical appearance, but underneath, they're all very different. And if you think about other Formula Championships, like Formula 1, for example, the way you modify those cars is what they would call hardware. So your rear wings, your front wings, all of the aerodynamic modifications you can make on. In Formula E, it's software. So they're going about, they're coding things to try and get these cars to be more efficient, to get more traction, all of those sorts of things. That's the parameters of what we can change.
Interesting.
Interesting first sector as well from WillNE, 25.1. There's a consistency to that. I think he was very similar to what he did earlier. Probably wants to try and see if he can eke out a little bit more performance. Tidy though.
A lot of people are asking, does this mean that Senior Frogs have a guaranteed win today?
Nothing's guaranteed in life or in EVO Sessions.
You're full of great quotes.
He's a visionary, is DC. Certainly is. Right, WillNE out of the final corner. Oh, he's having a problem though with drive. Is he going to make it to the line? What's happened here for WillNE? Could this be the moment that will deny him a chance of going into the finals. He comes to the line and he's lost about 7 or 8 seconds on the start-finish straight, and he's just crawling to the checkered flag.
Team radio.
Let's have a listen.
Go get him, go get him. Keep pushing, finish line ahead.
Unfortunately, his lap time thwarted at the end of that session. Delighted to be able to welcome Karun Chandok to the commentary box. Karun, how are you?
Hi Tom, I'm good. He wasn't thwarted, he did that on purpose. What are you talking about?
You think so?
100%.
You think that was team tactics?
Yeah, you hear him, he said, go on boys, enjoy the final. He absolutely did that on purpose, so he doesn't go, ahead of Chip into the final.
So this is gamesmanship then. So basically what's happened here is the Senor Frog teammates are in semi-final 2.
Yeah.
And Chip, they basically said, right, we're going to play our double points card. We're going to put it on Chip. So he's slowed down deliberately so that they can get those double points and guarantee it.
Exactly.
That is smart.
So
That is smart.
But it means he's not, he's sacrificed personal glory, and he hasn't told any of these guys, because look at the Edo Mortara and Nick de Vries faces. They have no idea
They had no idea what's going on. We didn't have any idea in the commentary box.
Unbelievable.
I know. Out of the final corner we go for Chip across the line then, aims for the checkered flag. What's the score on the door going to be? A 1:29.662. That is a phenomenal lap time from Chip in the Jaguar. Senor Frogs guaranteeing themselves that spot in the final.
Dan, what is your thoughts? Will, is there some dodgy behaviour going on there?
That's on purpose, it's all tactics, part of the plan. I think they put the double points on Chip, so it makes sense.
It does.
Does make sense.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Now time for your top 3 fastest drivers to be making their way onto the stage. WillNE. What a job from the man from Newcastle. Michaela Schnook, newly appointed Chief Media Officer for Formula E, presenting the 3rd place trophy. Now time to run and take cover as the trophies are lifted. And the Rosewater is about to fly.